South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad to have you join us. The punter, Braden Mann, will start this one. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. It's Howard. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Open man downfield is Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, Howard. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll get forward for about a yard. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll go again with Gentile. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 9.
Great. Set. Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the first down.
Certainly not the most creative way to pick up the first down, but Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team unit comes off the field, they did their job.
Trimmer.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Philadelphia.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
He's going to keep this again. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Now, Genty. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I don't do it.
Great. And anyone here? 73.
Once again, it's Genty.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. His kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. And in motion is Brown. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is Howard. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Commanders' first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. from the 46. Here's second down and 5. We'll try and run the option left.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
This one into the hands of Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the Eagles' 32-yard line.
They'll motion over Samuel. From the gun, a give to Etienne. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Ty Robinson there defensively for the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Oh, first down and more inside the 15. And he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point by Gay is good. The Commanders move out to a 7-3 lead.
Eagles 3. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
They're on 19-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Great.
To throw is Hurts. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 4. Hurts will fire this one out to Smith. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Space to run inside the 20. And he's in! Ashton Genty, touchdown Eagles. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season. And that rushing touchdown number 28 on the year, a remarkable number. He draws level with the Hall of Famer, LaDainian Tomlinson, for the most rushing TDs in an NFL season. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The tight end Ertz in motion. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down to 37. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First down, Commanders.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Etienne. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. To the air, Howard. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
He'll take this forward for about 5.
He was brought down by Zach. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
42-yard line.
They'll run. It's Etienne. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Zach Ross, the all-pro, makes the stop.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
That's out to Brown, right side, complete, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He's got the hook up there. It's Odell Beckham. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. They'll motion over Samuel. the gun. It's Howard. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing again. Howard. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hudson. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this sack all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Elliott on now for the PAT. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. Ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Jackson now to return it. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. And even 30 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And third down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his man, it's Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Ray Amos there to make the tackle. From the 22 now, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Miami.
On third down, it's Hurts. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Play action, it's Howard. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Howard now to throw it here on second down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
The carry here for ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third down and 3. Man in motion is Brown. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
36-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Commanders.
Let's go now.
Slot man in motion left. He's to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Score Eagles 20, Commanders 14. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Genty. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
No touch it. 180, 180. No touch.
It's like a design run. Hurts has it. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets this up past the 35.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
180, 180. No touch.
They run out of the gun with Genty. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Second and a yard.
No touch it. 180, 180. No touch.
Run the toss to Genty. Finding space inside the 40. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 29-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Great. Crowd, let's get it. 180, 180. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this off to Genty. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman can get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain. Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Run out of the gun for Genty. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Run right up the gut with Genty. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got it.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Washington. Howard. Look in the middle. He's got Ertz. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. Howard back to the air one more time. In trouble, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
On 2nd down, Howard.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Now, Howard. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A run. Genty has some room inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Elliott is good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing is Howard. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Trim. You on level. Motion.
On third down, over in a flash, and he lost the football. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jackson now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite.
No, touch that. 180.
Here's Genty, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. He'll try to pick it up with Genty. Yes, and he'll be brought down there